Welcome to a healthy living video blog at workoutmaster.com. This is Ruben.
This is Aram.
Today we're going to talk about how you can stay injury free and most specifically how you can recover from injuries fast. Let's do this one apart.
Absolutely. The one thing that we particularly wanted to talk about, all those people that on a week in, week out basis, they actually play in sports or they have to work under certain circumstances where the pain is kind of taking a damp on things.
The fact of the matter is, if you already got injured and you continue playing the sport or continue doing the same activity that got you injured, you're going to get even more injured. And that is very important to understand because we deal with the clients on a daily basis. They do this day in, day out, and somehow, unfortunately, we just don't get the fact that when your body is injured, it's the way of your body telling you that there's a time to stop. Right now is a time to stop and try to recover.
Oftentimes, to most people, what happens, this creates almost like a fear. I won't be able to do what I like. Well, I won't be able to practice the sport that I enjoy and doing on my weekends as a form of de-stressing. Yes, that will be for a short period of time if, in fact, it is needed for you to take off a week or 10 days off. It's very important that you do that for the sake of letting your body rest, recover a little bit, and decrease the amount of inflammation that you perhaps are creating in your body. Now, with that in mind, realize that you will have to do a very specific program other than the one that perhaps you've been doing. Don't forget that, doing the same kind of program that got you in trouble is not going to be the solution to get you out of trouble. You have to think with a different mindset to approach the problem from a much different perspective, not to fall prey of making the same mistakes or perhaps putting you or predisposing you to creating the injury that you have to begin with. So it's very important that once you get into that pain phase that you do something to de-stress the body and that you also follow an exercise program that is going to help you rebuild prior or to regain the strength and the stability prior to the first time that you got injured.
Absolutely. Now, if you get injured, you definitely need to rest. You definitely need another exercise program. You definitely have to fight off of inflammation by eating a good, healthy foods for you. So those are very important. Now, on top of it, when you recover from pain, so you go injury-free, basically, first thing comes to the person's mind is to go back and play the sport. Unfortunately, the fact of the matter is, just the fact that you're out of the pain does not mean that you actually are ready to play the sport again. And that's where people make another big mistake. And we just want to warn you guys, in order for you to play the sport that you love, you need to be in shape to play that sport.
Right.
That's just a fact.
Absolutely. And oftentimes it does not occur that you actually get hurt playing a sport. It might be the case, like it is with some people that I'm working right now, that they have gotten hurt while actually exercising. They were in the exercise classes or they were just working out and they got hurt. And once you get to work with these people, they says, well, I got hurt doing squats, so I started doing leg presses, and now I cannot even do leg presses, so I'm going to start doing leg extensions. I'm like, well, you're going from bad to worse to much worse. Now what's going to happen is that eventually what you have to do is create some type of descending the amount of load that you put through your body by squatting the right way, and you descend the exercise to a level that the body can compensate and actually make something of it. If you make the exercise much harder than it was to begin with, what you're doing is actually going backwards. So you need to understand how to descend and how to progress exercises for the only purpose of getting stronger and avoiding those weak areas of your body that are actually creating pain.
Yeah, I think a lot of times the driving force behind it is the mindset of no pain, no gain, and a lot of times people that exercise and people that get injured, they're in that mindset. It's like they have to push through. We have to go and do something. And you guys, please, you don't really have to do anything. Just listen to your body. If you really love yourself, you would not let yourself sacrifice your own body. Please love your body, and the body will love you back. Anything else that you want to add?
The whole thought that you actually mentioned before, no pain, no gain, is also very relative to different people. What might be paining, hurting somebody, might be almost none be able to feel to somebody else. So it's very relative. But what I'm trying to say, if your body is actually stopping you, because pain will stop you from moving, if pain is stopping you, that means that you have a little bit too far, you have gone too far, and you have to backstep a little bit and find out how you can make it better. Is that easy?
Absolutely. Remember guys, if you stay injury free, then your future looks better already. If you share this episode with the friends and family, their future looks better too. Thank you very much for watching. Until the next time.